Hi everybody, check this out. I was driving around town. What was that sound? That was really weird, huh? Alright, let's listen to it again. I was driving normally, just making a U-turn, and check it out. So the wheel slipped, and as soon as it caught, like, the ABS went kind of crazy, and I'm making this left turn. Check this out. Again, I lost traction during that left turn. Kind of odd, right? So I was like, let's check this out. Let's see what this traction control is actually doing. So I thought I'd go over to this parking lot where they have motorcycle classes, right? And see if the traction control goes crazy if I start making some really tight turns. I've gone here probably 10-15 years ago when I had a Miata and I would drive donuts in the rain for fun when I was bored. But I'm a much older, more mature person now, so I'm back in a Rav4 Prime. It's funny, this parking lot now keeps Teslas that are overstock from the dealership down the street. You can see the Teslas on the left. It's kind of weird. They just recently started having all these excess Teslas. It's really odd. Alright, so I'm driving around the circles here. These are actually pretty tight turns. I don't know if the video really captures how tight the turns are, but it was kind of gut-wrenching for me, and maybe it's because I'm getting older, but I got kind of queasy doing these turns. It's weird. So earlier in the video when I was doing the U-turn and when I was making that left turn and lost traction, it just seemed totally out of place and weird for the traction control to kick in like that. But now that I'm here trying to actually brake it and, you know, driving like a dumbass in general, like, it drives fine. So now I kicked on the engine. Now I'm in hybrid mode, right? So again, I'm stepping on it. I'm going to start turning real hard right now. There's a little bit of understeer, but it's not like a traditional front-wheel drive understeer car. The rear does kind of kick in and kind of slide around. Not a full-on oversteer, but it does swing around pretty nice. I think for most people, this is going to be the perfect balance of understeer and just a little bit of balance in the back end. So I think for 99% of people, this is going to feel natural and really nice. For me, I'm used to rear-wheel drive cars and all-wheel drive cars, so the understeering's kind of annoying, kind of weird, but I can see how this is desirable for most people, so it actually drives really nice. Alright, so that's kind of the quick video update today. I just wanted to show that, you know, the traction control acts funny sometimes. And then I thought, you know what, let's do some 0 to 60s. I can usually get to 60 when this road is dry, but in the rain, there's just no way. I don't have the traction. So now I'm playing it in slow motion. You can see the traction control kicking on. There's a little bit of torque steer, but not much. It still tracks really straight, but it drives really smooth. So I'm really happy about that. I did take one more clip with wet roads, but not raining. So check this out. Here's another run. You get that initial bit of slip, and then it kind of hooks on. Again, it does understeer. It does slip the front wheels a lot. There's only 52 horsepower available to the rear wheels. So even though it's an all-wheel drive car, you're not going to get full power to the rear wheels. But it's just enough that you get a little bit of traction help in the beginning. The front wheels do slip a lot, but it's not like a real front wheel drive car where it's going to be spinning constantly, right? I'd say overall it's like a B+ now. I really would prefer if it had more power to the rear wheels. I think that would have made this car freaking awesome and just perfect. But for 99% of people, I don't think they care. So anyways, that about does it for this clip. I had a good time making it. I just wanted to show you that the traction control system acts kind of funny sometimes. And I see the yellow light just blinking here and there. And they blink more than any other car I've driven. It's really weird, right? The traction control light blinks a whole lot, but it's not always doing something. At least I can't perceive it. So that must be a good thing, right? Because the ABS isn't acting all crazy. The wheels aren't acting all crazy. So it's kind of a natural feeling traction control. Even though the light's flashing, a lot of times I can't tell. Like in these really bad California storms that we've had recently, I saw that yellow light blinking a lot, but I couldn't tell that anything was happening while I was driving. So that tells me that the system's doing its job and it's not getting in the way of my driving, so I was happy with it. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.